What's up in the loop? It's Hyde checking in from the Sphere in Vegas. Going here to see Dead & Company, but I'm sure watching this video will apply to if you're going to go see any of the other bands performing here. We're going to show you how to get here, kind of get around, show you what it's like inside, because it is a little bit off the strip. You can see the Venetian over there. The strip would be on the other side of that. So there's a couple little tricks to get all the way over here. So then at the end of the video, we'll show you the Dead experience that is going on at the Venetian in conjunction with these concerts. Let's head inside. Real quick before we head inside, we kind of came around the backside, and I'll show you here real quick how we got here. We actually cut through Harrah's, because sometimes you can cut through the Venetian, but today the Venetian area is closed. Everyone else kind of goes the other way. We took this maybe slightly longer, but so that we can get a better view of the Sphere. You see they have the less crowded way to get to the Sphere is to cut through Harrah's, go straight through the casino, straight through the hotel lobby, out to the Uber pickup area, and you can follow this pathway all the way down straight towards the Sphere. If you get off the monorail at the Harrah's station, you can come off right here and follow the same directions the rest of the way. This, again, probably a little bit less crowded. Sphere, you can always kind of see in the distance, so you know you're heading in the right direction. You're kind of walking the road that all the cabs drive up to drop off at Harrah's. You're walking right along the employee parking lot. Again, you can see there's almost no one on here. There's a sidewalk takes you right to the Sphere. Merch outside, but they do sell merch from 10 to 6 at the Venetian. That's where we got our merch, so we could put it back at our hotel room, not have to carry it around all night. Everything's kind of set up on this east side of the Sphere. I believe it's the east side because it's in the shade. So this is where we get in line. Get inside. Let's head inside the Sphere. Everything I read did warn us about this, that there is a little bit of a process to get inside. It does hold about 18,000 people. There's not a lot of entrances like your typical arena that might have like 4 or 5 main ones. So this is the line to get in for people who have seated tickets. The main floor is general admission. They have a separate entrance. At least this is moving, but definitely gives me theme park vibes. Pretty nondescript once you get inside, but there is some more merch inside. So this is the third opportunity for merch before we head up. Definitely like a spacey vibe though, a little bit like Tron kind of look and feel. They got some nice cocktails here if you want a single shot of Don Julio 1942, and it is $56. Water is $8. That's a little crazy. There are so many places to eat on the strip. I don't know why you need to eat here, but in case you did, here's a look at the entrees. Pretty expensive even by a stadium standard. Even the snacks. Up at the 300-400 level, there is more cafes, more merchandise, and like express bars. It's not as much food options, but you don't have to grab everything down there. You can certainly come up here and grab stuff. Here's one of the bars on the 300-400 level called the Curb Bar. Very futuristic looking, but same cocktails, same high-priced drinks as everywhere else. So we gave ourselves a little bit of time to get inside. We had about a half hour in our seats. And the seats were actually really comfortable, and they did vibrate with the music a little bit. So at some point you might want to sit down to try to take it all in, because there were some big bass hits, especially in the drum solo. The seat definitely was vibrating. The show opened with the screen kind of slowly revealing itself digitally here, and kind of like soaring the ride at Disney. Started off over San Francisco and slowly pulled back. That's the band's original at home. Pulled back until it zoomed all the way out in space to fully reveal the screen. There's other really great kind of screen moments. Here's a stage within the stage on the screen. I mean, the screen was incredible. So many fun visuals throughout the whole performance, but also the sound. The sound was absolutely killer. There's thousands upon thousands of speakers, and this was the most crystal clear sounds I've ever heard. But it really creates a great experience between the sound and the venues here that they could bring you to. Like all of a sudden it's like we're at Red Rocks, we're at Madison Square Gardens. Very trippy experience. Overall, highly recommend. You have to see a show here. Also worth visiting, right near the Sphere at the Venetian, near the Grand Canal Shops area. There is a free Dead kind of experience, museum, gift shop, everything all in one. There's a bunch of different art exhibits. There's musical instruments on display from the band that you can get up and close and personal with. As a guitar nerd, I love seeing John's guitars. Mickey Hart, the drummer, of course, his art exhibit. This is all free. It's only open from around 10 a.m. to early evening before the show starts. But also, it's a great spot to go to check out the merchandise ahead of time. Obviously, posters are a big deal for the Grateful Dead. They release one for every concert pretty much. And that's where you can get your exclusive posters here, as well as all your other merch. We grabbed our merch, took it back to our hotel, so we didn't have to worry about it at the show that night. As you can see, tons and tons of merch available. If you want a show poster, if you want the limited edition ones, you do want to get there early. The tin ones sell out pretty quick. People started lining up around 9 o'clock in the morning, about an hour early. We got there about 9:30 and we're still able to get the show-specific poster. Thanks for watching. Hey, Spear, stop looking at me. What are you looking at, buddy? What are you looking at? Stop looking at me.